myths you've heard about confidence in basketball are holding you back. Let's get into the first myth. There's this huge lie when it comes to confidence within sports that you have to always be positive to be confident. This is so idiotic and so far from the truth, it's appalling. For years, I had people telling me, if you just get positive about everything, then you'll be confident. But it's wrong. By being overly optimistic to the point of deluding yourself, you are doing a disservice to yourself. If you want to be confident, don't try to trick your brain into thinking you are. I've tried it for years and it never worked. Until I did something different in my sophomore year. After I implemented what I'm about to tell you, I went from scoring 13 points on varsity as a sophomore to 410 as a junior. The way to become a confident basketball player is by believing in yourself even when you are doing bad and acknowledging it. You have to level with yourself. If you try to hide your own mistakes, your subconscious mind will remind you about your mistakes constantly. If we think about human psychology, we are extremely proficient at recognizing threats. And mistakes are a great threat to us as basketball players. If we make a mistake, our coach will get mad, our teammates will get upset, the home crowd will be deflated, and the away crowd would probably mock us. On a deeper level, that is social isolation. And throughout history as humans, social isolation led to us having to fend on our own, getting kicked out of our town, exiled, alone. That is the reason why we think about our mistakes so much. If we inevitably make a mistake, which we will, the world will not end. Physically, we'll be fine. And whatever mental obstacles are thrown our way, we can handle it. So repeat this phrase to yourself. Whatever happens, I'll be okay. This statement will be more valuable to you than gold. It has been for me. It has a different ring to it compared to the old, just be positive. Because it's hard to always be positive, especially if there's nothing to be positive about. You remember that old meme, I understand it now?
I understand it now.
As funny as it was, I believe there was a lesson to be learned in that statement. The memes usually went something like this. The character makes a mistake, then he realizes his mistake, says, I understand it now, and does the thing correctly the second time. Now some of you might be looking at me saying, Mark, how does this apply to confidence in basketball? Well, I'll show you. Confident people make mistakes. People that aren't confident also make mistakes. But the difference between these two types of people is their reaction to their mistakes. People that are not confident will see their mistakes as a step backward, while people that are confident will see their mistakes as a step forward. Confident people will evaluate their mistakes and learn from them and figure out what to do next time so they can succeed. Hence the I understand it now reference. Take the I understand it now approach and let it be funny. Laugh a little bit. Stop taking everything so seriously. And have a little bit of fun. When we think of confident basketball players, some things that may come to mind would be maybe their pre-game rituals or their fancy deep breathing techniques to get themselves locked in. But if we tried to replicate that for ourselves, we may not feel confident at all. I've tried many different breathing techniques and random pre-game rituals before games to get myself locked in, but I ended up just overthinking every time. You need to find what works best for you in your pregame and stop worrying about confidence so much. The more you worry about confidence, the less confident you will be. My pregame ritual is this. Just think about basketball and enjoy it. Don't be over dramatic about it. Just focus. So the myth I need to disprove is this. You must feel confident before you perform. In theory, it makes a lot of sense. But in my basketball career, I've found that I am most confident in the heat of the game. When I am in the moment and in a flow state. Not when I repeat to myself that I need to be confident before the first whistle blows. I'll give you a comparison. I was messing around with my cousin the other day and we started sparring with boxing gloves on.
Oh, that was cool. I don't know how I did that.
He's done Muay Thai for years and I have not. I was nervous before we started. But after we started circling and we threw a few times, I relaxed because my instincts took over. It's the same with basketball. Once you're in the game, let the adrenaline power you through it. And stop taking yourself out of the moment with all these reminders that, oh, I have to be confident, I have to be confident. If you just let yourself play and let your instincts take over, you will play better. Taking action, regardless of your initial doubt, creates confidence and builds momentum. Your job is to keep the momentum going and stay out of your own way. Let me know if these phrases sound familiar to you. I just gotta make one, then I'll be confident. Or, if I make my first shot, I'll have a great game. I've heard it all, and, well, I've said both of these things before. But the truth is, by saying these phrases, we are putting a wall in between ourselves and confidence. Also, if you miss your first shot, then your second, then your third shot, your confidence will diminish. But if you take a different approach to your games, you will find yourself playing more freely and trusting in your shot more. And remember, confidence means trust, right? As some of you may already know, I fractured my clavicle in my senior year, which was unfortunate, and I didn't play to the level I wanted to. But anyway, these clips I'm going to show you were from my season high of that senior year of 17 points. Crazy to think that I basically averaged that in my junior year, but injuries suck. Anyway, pay close attention to my first few shots. If I had the mindset of, if I make my first shot, or I just gotta make one, I wouldn't have had a game like I did, because I would have lost my confidence midway into the game and probably would have stopped shooting. But instead, I trusted myself and kept shooting. The rest is history. Confidence is not an easy skill to learn, and confidence is not guaranteed even if you are good at something. A lot of great basketball players struggle with confidence. That is because confidence isn't just about making shots and showing out. There's also a mental game to it. A statistic that I am extremely proud of in my high school basketball career is that I am 2 for 2 in the clutch. I was given the opportunity to hit a game winner 2 times in my high school basketball career, and I won our team the game both times.
Oh, the ball gets away. Who's going to have it? GCIT will hang on to the possession. It goes to Stanwood. Stanwood inside. They'll get the shot off. It's good! Unbelievable! Boston closed the timeout, but will they get it? Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
But I made a decision. I am willing to take on the pressure of this moment. And even if I miss, I will live with the outcome knowing I gave it my best. And I made the shot both times. Before the shots, I had such a conviction that I was going to make it, and I executed. If you wish to improve your confidence, do the things around it. If you want to be nice, you can't just say, oh, I'm just going to be nice. No, there are certain things you need to do. For example, smile, look people in the eye, say please and thank you, etc. And to be confident, we must control our emotions, stay calm in high pressure situations, and trust ourselves. If you want to know the 5 things stopping you from becoming a great basketball player, click here. But as always, keep God first. Stay blessed, bro.